Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Please tell loudly. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. I pay my obeisances unto the lotus feet of Srila Prabhupada. I express all my gratitudes and make many praises to Srila Prabhupada for having given us the golden opportunity to go back to Godhead. All goes to Srila Prabhupada for his wonderful devotional service, says to Srimati Radharani Gopinath. Please tell loudly. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Devaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna. Today we are little bit late for Bhagavath Katha. It doesn't make much difference. We are doing the Krishna remembrance. So we shall proceed with this Bhagavatam Katha. Bhagavatam is in 12 cantos. किसी को अंग्रेजी समझ में नहीं है तो हाथ उठाए तो I can explain in Hindi or Telugu. It's not a problem. But it will continue in English. And otherwise, this Bhagavatam is 12 cantos. We have, as instructed by Vyasadeva, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Srila Prabhupada, we are following from the first canto. We are in the fourth chapter, and today we are doing the 30th verse. I shall repeat the sloka very slowly 3 times. Along with me, you please tell 3 times. Thereafter, I do the narration. Please repeat the verse with me slowly. Tatapi Bata Me Daihyo Ti Atma Chaivatmana Vibhuhu Asampana Vabhati Brahma Varchasya Satamaha Tatapi Bata Me Daihyo Ti Atma Chaivatmanam Vibhuhu Asampana Vibhati Brahma Varchasya Satamaha Tatapi Bhata Me Daihyo Ki Atma Chaivatma Vibhuti Vibhu Asampana Vibhati Brahma Varchasya Satamaha Tatapi Matame Deyo He Atma Chaivatma Vibhu Asampana Vibhati Brahma Varchasya Satamaha. The word-to-word meaning of this verse is Tatapi means although, Bhata defect, Me mind, Daityaha situated in the body, Daiha situated in the body, He certainly, Atma living being, Cha and Eva even, Atmana myself, Vibhuhu sufficient, Asampana wanting in, Yuva Abhati it appears to be Brahma Varchasya of the Vedantis, Satamaha, the supreme. I am feeling incomplete, though I myself am fully equipped with everything required by the Vedas. This is Bhagavatam is compiled by Vedavasa Bhagwan. He is the incarnation of Krishna in Dwapara Yuga itself. And during that he has compiled the great epic Mahabharata, which is Panchama Veda. And thereafter he has made 18 Puranas, 18 Upapuranas, and because he was not satisfied, he has done this Bhagavatam also as instructed by Narada Maharshi. So he feels he is incomplete because though he having all the knowledge, because he has during the creation of all these universes, only one Veda was there. That one Veda was for our convenience. In Kali Yuga, for our convenience, he has split it into 4 Vedas. That is Rig Veda, Yajurveda, Samaveda and Atharva Veda. And he is having so much of knowledge. In spite of having so much of knowledge, he says that he is not satisfied and is not fully equipped with the required Vedas, he says. Because in this Kali Yuga, the people will never understand even a single word. Though here, for our convenience, is split into 4 Vedas, we can't understand one letter of that any of the Vedas. We can't even pronounce it properly. But forget about the understanding the meaning. We can't even pronounce it properly. So, for our purpose, he says that he is not done the full job as he is not satisfied. Undoubtedly, Srila Vyasaveda was complete in all the details of Vedic achievements. Because he himself has created as a supreme God, because he is the incarnation of the supreme God himself, Krishna. He knows he has created the Veda, but still he said his achievements is less. Purification of the living being submerged in the matter is made possible by the prescribed activities in Vedas. We need to follow Vedas. Why we have to follow Vedas means for our living purpose. For our living purpose, we have to follow the Shastras which are mentioned in the Vedas. That is the reason, because we can't understand in this Kali Yuga, only few people they know, very few people, we can count them on fingers. We can count on the fingers, only few people know all the 4 Vedas, some people know only 2 Vedas, some people know only 1 Vedas. Some people know only 1 chapter or a part of the chapter. That is the reason it is also made into Puranas, Upapuranas, like that. So, until unless everybody who follows the right path, they will not be qualified for achieving the ultimate goal of our life. What is our ultimate goal of life? Anybody tell? You know, please, you don't tell. Otherwise, you can tell. Sorry? Being happy. Anybody else?
What is the question, sir?
Happiness. Happiness, it seems.
What was the question, sir?
What is our life ultimate goal?
Is to attain salvation.
Attaining salvation. What is that is correct. Salvation, that is moksha. Moksha is our ultimate goal. We will be having so many goals, not 1 or 2 goals. Happiness is a part of that goal only. And if we achieve some goal, we will be happy. Happiness cannot be one, it will be many. As we will be having many goals, whenever we achieve that goal, we will be having. So, I think you are a student, what are you doing now? BTech. So, you are computer science or electronics? Computer science. So, after completing BTech, you feel you are happy. Again, you will have a next goal. You want to do MTech, or you want to go abroad, America or UK or some other place. When you go there, you will feel more happy. When you start earning, you will be happy. That happiness, there is no end for that happiness. There is no end for happiness. But you all should know that we have taken many births earlier. Everybody can understand English, is it not? किसी को समझ में नहीं है तो बोलिए, हिंदी में तेलुगु में बताऊंगा. मैं ఎన్నో జన్మలు ఎత్తాం పూర్వంలో, లక్షల జన్మలు, ఒక జన్మ 2 జన్మ కాదు, మానవ జన్మ కాదు. It is not human form. We have taken many births as animals, birds, trees, maybe in the form of rocks also we were there in the deserts. We do not know. They are unmovable, they are immovable things. But even sometimes they also possess whatever Atma is coming, falling down. If it falls in the rock, it will be in the form of rock so many years. So we have taken many births. And maybe we have taken a human birth also in that lakhs of births. Since we have committed many sins, పాపాలు చేశాం కనుక మళ్ళీ జన్మలు ఎత్తుతూనే ఉంటాం. ఆ జన్మలు ఎత్తుతూనే ఉంటాము. మనకు క్యాలెండర్ ఇయర్లో జనవరి నుంచి డిసెంబర్ అయిన తర్వాత మళ్ళీ జనవరి వస్తుంది. అదేవిధంగా దిస్ లైఫ్ సైకిల్ ఆల్సో వన్ ఆఫ్టర్ ది అదర్ ఇట్ విల్ కమ్ అండ్ గో. మన ఆత్మ వెన్ ఇట్ గోస్ అవుట్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ బాడీ, ఆత్మ ఇస్ డిఫరెంట్, బాడీ ఇస్ డిఫరెంట్. It is like something like clothes on the body. Atma is body is the clothing for Atma, and this is the clothing for the body, not for Atma. So, like when we change the worn out clothes or dirty clothes and take a new clothes, clean clothes. Similarly, whenever our Atma feels that this body is diseased or not fit for its use, that Atma will leave. But the second, it will not be in a fraction of a second, it will not be without body. Immediately as it comes out, it will be with body. See, you said you are in computers. Can you tell me what is the maximum capacity of the computer? Hard disk, whatever it is. Hard disk capacity, can you tell me maximum? Earlier they were calculated in gigabytes, megabytes. Now it is terabytes also, it is there. Maybe 1 lakh terabytes also. But 1 lakh terabytes also, that is very less when compared to what? When compared to our mind. Our mind is having so many terabytes. We do not know, we can't tell how many terabytes. It remembers all the lives we have taken. All the lives what we have taken earlier before this human being. And also, it has recorded all the papa and punya what we have made in the earlier lives. Of course, as animals and birds, we do not perform any good righteous thing. Because we have done some papa, we have taken those lives. They don't perform, they are only suffering. So only human beings, again, when you do some punya, you do what birth you take? You go to Uttamaloka, you take some Devata position. You become some Devata. There are 33,000 crore Devatas are there, and all the 33,000 crore Devatas, they are also living beings like us, including Chaturmukha Brahma. Chaturmukha Brahma is also a living being like us. He is also having a lifespan. His lifespan is different. And so, everybody is a living being. So, we will be taking some other blessing if we do some punya. But that Papa is a iron shackle. Inpabedil. And jail పెడితే ఇంపబెడీలు వేసి తీసుకెళ్తారు పోలీసు వాడు ఇంపబెడీలు. But punya is golden hackles. సువర్ణ బేడీలు అవి, బంగారు బేడీలు అనమాట. అంత బంగారు గాజులు బ్రేస్లెట్లు వేసుకుంటాం కదా, ఆ విధంగా బంగారు బేడీలు అనమాట. ఆ బంగారు బేడీలు ఈవెన్ దట్ వీ డోంట్ నీడ్ బోత్ పాప అండ్ పుణ్య. అంటే పుణ్యం చేయకూడదు అంటే మనం పుణ్యమే చేయాలి, బట్ వితౌట్ ఎనీ డిజైర్స్. వీ షుడ్ నాట్ హ్యావ్ ఎనీ డిజైర్స్. డిజైర్స్తో చేసినట్టయితే అది స్వార్థం కోసం, ఫర్ అవర్ సెల్ఫిష్ పర్పస్ వీఆర్ డూయింగ్. When we are doing for selfish purpose, we are going to take life after life. Without desires, if you have to do. That means I should not have any goal. Then if you B.Tech, no, you have to do M.Tech, you have to do PhD, you have to do everything you do. You also help the country in developing. You earn for that one. I don't say you should do it free service. Nobody can do free service because nobody will give you free food. Nobody will give you free food. Even these beggars, they don't get free food. You know that. You know? How do you know? Tell me. They are not real beggars. They have a team leader. That team leader, every day he will distribute food packets. He will say, you go and stand here in this traffic, you go and stand this side, you act like a limping, or you say that you are a numb fellow. Like that, they give the food packets, and whatever they collected the money from us, whoever gives the money, those team leaders will take away. That fellow you will use in some gambling, intoxication and all those things. And whatever Papa is making, by you giving charity to this beggar, you are getting that share of that sin. అందుకనేసి ఈ మన రోడ్ పైన కనబడే యాచకులకు, భిక్షులకు మనం డబ్బు ఇవ్వకూడదు. ఇఫ్ యూ వాంట్ టు గివ్ ఇన్ ది ఫార్మ్ ఆఫ్ ఫుడ్, ఓల్డ్ క్లోత్స్ ఆర్ సంథింగ్ లైక్ దట్ వన్, నెవర్ గివ్ మనీ. Not only team leaders, police fellow, why he will allow that fellow to stand and beg? Traffic he will control, he will పంపించేస్తాడు అందరినీ, ఒక్క సెకండ్ కూడా ఆపనివాడు. He will send away everybody, but he will stop the beggar, because in the collection you will also get his share. You will also get his share. So that we should not give anything in money. You can give in the form of food or clothing, like that, something in the form of this thing. So by పాపము పుణ్యము చేయకుండా we should have all goals for the benefit of everybody, not for the only your benefit. It should be benefit of your family, it should be benefit for your colony, your city, your country and the entire world itself. Samasta loka sugno bhavantu. We need to say, Swami, please bless me with good health, with good wealth, and all. You don't say like that. You say Samasta loka sugno bhavantu. When the entire Samasta loka, all the lokas are benefited, you are also one among them. You need not specifically ask for them. We are all at home. We have different parents, but he is the original parent. He is the Adi Pita and Adi Mata, and he is also our Adi Guru. So we need to remember him. What is moksha, salvation? Getting out of this life cycle. You will not take any more births. Getting out of this life cycle. And moksha ante poi whether our Atma will merge with his Paramatma? No, never. It will not merge with Paramatma. It will never merge with Paramatma, but in this Akhila Koti Brahmanda, this one, what you see is not one universe. In this, you are seeing not only full universe you are not able to see. You are seeing only few stars, not in the complete stars you are able to see. Only few stars you are seeing, one moon, one sun, like that you are seeing. Even scientists agree there are so many planets, Venus, Mercury, Saturn, so many planets are there. So, Akhila Koti Brahmanda means, can you count the hair on our body? No, we can't count. It is in crores. Similarly, the universe is also crores. For all these crores, in Bhagavath Katha, in 5th chapter, 29th shloka says, Bhoktaram, Yajna Tapasam, you will say, for the entire, all these universe, I am the MD, I am the boss. See, for some, there are so many different banks. For different banks, different MDs are there, but they are not the owners. They are not the owners. They are only sit in the office, they control, monitor the banks. But whereas here, Paramatma is the boss, he is the owner of everything. He can do everything as he desires. So, when our Atma attains salvation, moksha, liberation, at that time we go and we have attained the same form as Krishna is having, Chaturbhuja. He also get the Chaturbhuja form and we do his service there. Like priest is doing the priest service as a devotional service here in temple. I am trying to do some preaching over here. You are also doing service. What service you are doing? You are listening to lectures, you are seeing that is also a type of service only for Krishna. Because there are so many crores of people outside, they are not at all interested in any of these things. So, to get rid of this life cycle, we need to remember Krishna at the end of life. During our life, many times I told you, because you are all new to this class, again I am repeating, we were in mother's womb in 9 months. During that one, from 5 months pregnancy of the mother, we remember all the births, all the lakhs of births we have taken earlier. We remember all those things and we will be saying the Paramatma, Supreme God, directly. He will be giving us instructions in the mother's womb. We accept everything. We make promises. But once we are delivered, we are attracted to this nature. We are attracted to this nature and we will be developing so many desires. These are all tatkalik. Tatkalik manta kuda, it's not temporary. They are never permanent. We think it is permanent. Our building also, we have built very strong pillars, we have laid foundation. Foundation is very strong, pillars are strong, roof is, everything is strong. We have built big building, very palatial. But again, that is also not permanent. That building might be there because we are not there. So, it is a leased place for us. It's a leased place for us. So, our original home, abode, Krishna's abode, Goloka, Vrindavana, or all the universes will have one Vaikunta, one Kailasa and Brahmaloka. So, any of Vaikunta also, it's a salvation place only. Again, if you go to Kailasa or Brahmaloka, you will be back. Because Shiva and Brahma also, they, during annihilation, they enter into the stomach of Krishna. During creation, they will come out. So, they are also like living beings us. But Shiva finds second place after Vishnu. That much I can tell you. He is not supreme, but he is next to Krishna. He is second position. So first position is only Krishna. So we need to go back to any of the Vaikuntas or Goloka Vrindana for doing our devotional services. Then that is the ultimate thing we should have. You have all these things, and I will never say you renunciate. you do your service by remembering God. He has given everything free. He has given us so many things free. Can you tell anything of those things what He has given free? Sorry? Tell loudly. He has given so many things free. Sorry? See, Pranavayu, Ayu. Pranavayu, Ayu. Without air you can't live. And He has given us Jala, water. You are paying, whatever you are paying, you are paying to the government, not to the God. And for air is totally free. But you are paying, if you go to the hospital and take oxygen, you pay for them. You pay a lakh of rupees per day. Because they put cylinders, oxygen cylinders, they put the tubes and all this, and it's a natural process also. They take 4 lakh of rupees. But here air is free. So again, Agni, sunlight, without sunlight, you can't live. Without sunlight, photosynthesis will not take place. If photosynthesis does not take place, plants will not grow, give you fruits or vegetables, anything. Leaves will not be there. They will dry up. Again, moonlight. Moonlight also required. If completely all the 24 hours sunlight is there, everything will dry. Only a limited per time that photosynthesis takes place. In the night time, again it needs cool atmosphere. So like that, all these things are given very well planned. And you know in our body how scientifically it is made. Not only our body, there are totally 84 lakh different living beings are there, right from ant to Chaturmukha Brahma. In every living being, the body is made according to their requirement. We have been provided so many parts are there. Lungs for breathing purpose, liver for digestion, eyes for vision, ears for seeing, and everything, internally also intestines, everything, the food, water we eat, they get digested in different places and giving it to different, and passes through all the body. Some people they say, why the stomach is just eating. Once I told that moral story also. Once our Pancha-indriyas, hands, feet, all these things they say, hands say I am working hard, I am feeding the food through the mouth, stomach is belly is getting filled. Stomach is enjoying. They say we will do strike. They want to do strike, they said they will not work. So hand will not work, legs will not work, everybody will become still. After an hour, couple of hours, what happens? They become weak. They can't do any work. And then they realize, oh, we have done a wrong thing. We have given that one, but that stomach is doing a great work. It is digesting water, food, we are feeding it. And it is giving us energy. So, like that, our body, God has planned in every living being, even bodies, individual bodies. Okay, whether in animals or human beings, some people are there, handicapped persons are there, physically exchanged people are there, because of their earlier papa karma, punya karma, so many things are there. Based on that one, it will happen. And whatever papa we do, it's not that necessary that we need to suffer in this life only. We might suffer immediately, a little later, or in the next birth. So we need, and we have made so much of papa earlier in the earlier times. All those things we are carrying it like a huge bags, rice bags. Earlier rice bags used to come in 100 kgs because people cannot lift that one. They have made for 25 kgs, 5 kgs like small bags. So we have made a huge bag of papa. That how, if we have to get moksha, people will have doubt. Until unless I exhaust this papa and punya, how can we attain the moksha? For that one, Krishna Paramatma in the Bhagavath Katha 18th chapter 66 sloka, Sarva Dharman Parityajya Mamekam, in that sloka it is clearly mentioned, you forget all the rituals. You forget all the rituals. Now it will be open, darshan will be open. You can sit, have darshan and continue the class for some more time. So Krishna Paramatma in the Bhagavad Gita 18th chapter 66 sloka, it says, you forget all the rituals, just surrender to me with 100% faith. पूर्ण विश्वासंతో నాకు शरणागति చేయాలి. यदि आप मुझे शरणागति करें पूर्ण विश्वास से, आपका पाप पूरा मैं नाश कर दूंगा. ఐ విల్ టేక్ అవే. మీ పాపం అన్నీ కూడా నేను తీసేస్తాను. అవన్నీ నేను తీసేసి, ఇట్స్ నాట్ దట్ హీ ఈస్ గోయింగ్ టు టేక్. హీ డస్ నాట్ హ్యావ్ ఎనీ పాప ఆర్ పుణ్య. ఈస్ నాట్ అట్ ఆల్ అటాచ్డ్ విత్ దోస్ థింగ్స్. సో పాప పుణ్యాలు తీసేసి నీకు మోక్షాన్ని ఇస్తాను. So for that one we need to remember. Earlier I told you in mother's womb you are there for 4 months, seeing from 5th month to 9th month. 4 months staying, you are seeing the Paramatma and know the other all the lives. But now at the end of our life we don't get that much time. We are unfortunately we get only, I do not know how much, a second or fraction of second also we do not know. In that time we need to remember Krishna. For that one, because in this Kali Yuga, we don't have time. Some people who come here have darshan, because I am not blaming anybody, but it is we need to go. We are urgency. Unless we go to our workplace and report on time, we don't get our earnings. So we can't live. For that purpose, many people go away. But for that, and only for the purpose of giving the illustration, I have tell that one, we don't have time. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, again he is also incarnation of Krishna only during Kali Yuga about 600 years ago. He incarnated as a devotee, not as a god. Along with him, Goswamis who were there, that Nityananda Prabhu also, he is the Adishesha incarnation. When all these Goswamis, they said, "Oh Bhagavan," to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he closed his ears and said, "I am not Bhagavan, I am only devotee." So like that, Hare Krishna Mahamantra, which has no regulations. There are so many other mantras which has regulations. Only particular time with particular cleanliness and all those we need to chant, meditate. But whereas this Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, you please chant 24 hours into 7 days or lifetime. It can be chanted any time. Minimum 64 rounds is that at that time. But for us, I don't think we have that much time today, but at least you do one round on the chanting beats. That is 108 times on Hare Krishna. You can all sit and have darshan. It's not necessary. You can all sit. Only one person to do the service he has to get up. Everybody can sit. So, that's on chanting beat, it contains 108 beats. You chant one round at least at home or in temple, wherever convenient. To chant on beat. Otherwise, then without beat, you can chant. So that all this, why we need to do is, we remember God. Because at the end of our life, we do not know in what position we will be there. We will be paralytic or coma or some other handicap, we do not know. For us to remember Krishna, we need to. So, unless it is attained, the living being, even though fully equipped, cannot be situated in the transcendentally normal state. Sri Vyasadeva appeared to have lost the clue and therefore felt dissatisfaction. So, at least we need to, please show it to everybody to smell them. Hare Krishna. So, Hare like that, we need to remember God. And remembering God, just it is not by means of chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. There are other things also. Like this, participating in satsangas in this temple or where Mahabharata Ramana is going on, you listening to them. When you go home, you glorify the same to your parents, your other spouse, your children, like that one. Because everybody needs training. Also, without any selfishness motive, you help others. When you are helping others, you should not expect something from in return. Because generally nowadays what's happening is, we give gifts. Also we expect some return gifts. So like that, if you do any help, you don't expect back anything. Without, they give it, that is different. But otherwise, with the expectation, you should never do. Our life should be like a tree. Tree gives us oxygen, it gives us vegetables, it gives us fruits, We cut the stem and furniture, use it for firewood, everything. But it does not make any objection or it does not expect anything from us. Our life should be like that one. Our life should be like that, like a tree. So, like that, we need to remember God at the end of our life. For that reason, please chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra regularly. If I hope everybody are chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. How many are chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra regularly? Please raise your hands. Only 3, 4, 5. So other people you are not doing. You please, what you do is at least 1 week or 10 days, you chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra 108 times. Not 64 rounds. I don't think it's possible for this. During 1 week time, it takes only 10 minutes to 15 minutes. If you practice, it becomes 6 to 7 minutes or 8 minutes. So you see 1 week or 10 days, you chant Hare Krishna, see how your mind will be peaceful, how your work is taking a positive shape. You can also practice and see. It will help you in many ways. So now before discussing for today, this Bhagavatam class is there right from Tuesday to Friday every morning between 8:30 and 9:30. Today we have Mahabharata. Tomorrow we don't have, because tomorrow evening Narasimha Chaturdasi celebrations are there. So tomorrow Mahabharata is not there. Otherwise, in general, Tuesday and Wednesday is Mahabharata in the evening, and Thursday is Ramayana in the evening. So today we have Mahabharata, and again on Thursday we have Ramayana. So now before discussing, please chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra 5 times with me. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Please tell loudly. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare. Swasti Prabhya Prayantyam Nyayena Margena Mahimmaishaha Gobashvastu Nityam Samasta Lokas Vinovantu. Swasti Prayantyam Nyayena Margena Mahimmaishaha Gobashvastu Nityam Samasta Lokas Vinovantu. Kayena Vacha Manasendrivya Buddhyatmate Svabhava Karomi Yajjat Pasmai Naranati Sarpayami Srimanasa Sarvam Sikshavasu Mangalam Nitya Adimangalam. Jai Sri Radha Gopinath ki, Jai Sri Jagannapatha Sodamai ki, Jai Sri Narasimha Bhagwan ki, Jai Sri Prahlad Maharaj ki, Jai Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki, Jai Sri Panchatattva ki, Jai Sri Madhva Granth ki, Jai Sri Hare Krishna Mahamantra ki, Jai Sri Prabhupada ki. Hare Krishna